Welcome back, everyone, to week 2 of Giants franchise season 2. We are ready to go against the Philadelphia Eagles. They are first in the division as they are 1-0. And then, of course, we are second. Apparently, we are ninth in seeding, but of course, the season just started. Those are the season stats so far for everyone in the league. And that's about it in the beginning. I will say I did change one setting, and I just want to clarify which setting that was. So I was having issues where this doesn't stay the way you're putting it. The switch stick, I don't really know. I understand why EA added it this year, but I don't know why it's been so buggy to where it doesn't turn off if you turn it off. Of course, none means no delay, meaning it's still on, so you have to disable it. Regardless, though, the setting I went ahead and turned back on was defensive switch assist, because when, let's say, I'm trying to switch to Kayvon Thibodeau because he's about to sack the QB because he's right on him, right? And we already know that the CPU on your team has a fucking box of nails for a brain. So this setting is to combat that so that you actually switch to the player nearest to the football when it's needed, as well as let's say that a ball gets passed to the flat or on the check down, that it switches me to that player and not to the cornerback that's 10-15 yards deep from the DB that's actually next to the ball. So those are the only settings that are different from basically the other settings that I've had. I haven't changed any sliders or anything like that, and that's about it. We're going to go ahead and do short pass for Jalen Hurts, and then for the offense, we're going to go ahead and do the running game on the inside, and I'm going to show you guys why. We're going to go ahead and sim this and see who is injured or healthy for the week. Everyone on defense is healthy, and then on the offense, everyone is healthy as well. That is good to see. So the reason I am putting that as the running game is because, don't get me wrong, Tennessee is a good playbook if you have deep threat receivers. However, yesterday I was kind of experimenting a little bit on on my other save file, and I found that, sorry, this thing is slow. I found that New England is good for the run game. I did some research, so it wasn't just me, stumbling upon it. And then for the defense, the best playbook, there's only two good playbooks apparently in the whole game for defense, and that's Cleveland and I think the Bengals playbook. Actually, I don't think it's the Bengals playbook on defense. I think it's on offense, but I'm trying to find. Here we go. Cleveland. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and try that. I will say the New England playbook does play pretty well. The Cleveland one, it's hit or miss. Now, I don't know how they are in simulation. You guys would have to test that out if you are someone who sims games. We're going to go ahead and update physical on Malik Neighbors. Try to get all his attributes to 80 so that he's well-rounded. And then from there, we'll just upgrade deep threat, because at that point, it'll just update every archetype there. But for those of you who sim games, I'm not sure how those playbooks would work, but I'm assuming that they would be good as well in sim if they're being advertised as the best playbooks in the game. But anywho, I'll see you guys in the game. All right, and we are ready to go in Lincoln Financial Field in enemy territory. Of course, I don't know about you guys, you Giants fans, if I have any, and I have the commentary on, so that's my apologies. I'll turn it off as soon as they down this ball. We won't even look at Jalen Hurts' stats because they don't matter. But for those of you who probably like the NFC East as well, I absolutely hate the Eagles. That is not where I needed to go. It's probably, for me, it's probably the Eagles and then the Cowboys and then the Commanders, because the Commanders really never do much to the Giants other than this year. So, but all right, so we will look at the offense for the Eagles. Of course, they have Jalen Hurts at QB, and then at halfback, they of course have the former Giant Saquon Barkley with Will Shipley as the running back 2, and then Braylon Allen as running back 3. At fullback, they have Adam Prentice, and then AJ Brown as wide receiver 1, Devontae Smith as wide receiver 2. Of course, the rookie Michael Sermons, and then Paris Campbell is still on the team, which is surprising. I think I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I'm going to say it's Anias Smith, and then Alex Sharp, the rookie. Tight end, they have Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra, with Henry Washington, the rookie, is the third tight end. Jordan Mailata as the starting left tackle. Landon Dickerson at left guard, so I guess that was a signing. Connor Williams at the center position. Tyler Steen at the right guard position. And then Lane Johnson at the right tackle position. We're going to try to blitz here, give Jalen Hurts a little wake-up call very early in the game. Hopefully it actually works, and it does not. That goes straight to A.J. Brown for the first down. That's fine. We'll blitz again. I'm not scared of Jalen Hurts, honestly. And it goes to Saquon Barkley on the handoff as he gets a ton of yardage, and it looks like he's going to go into the end zone. He's down at the 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley. And Jake Elliott is right through the middle. And here comes out Daniel Jones, who had I'd say pretty good first or week 1. Of course, he had those 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns though. I think one went to Odell Beckham, the returning Giant. And we'll go ahead and show off the defense for the Eagles. So to start off at defensive end, they have Josh Sweat and then Boogie Basham Jr. and Jermichael Young, the rookie. At right end, they have Nolan Smith Jr. with Jamie Moon as the rookie, and then Jermichael Young as the other rookie. They have, oh, okay, so they just have him starting on both ends. And then Jalen Carter at nose tackle with Thomas Booker the fourth at D tackle or nose tackle 2, and then Dre Royster, who I actually was looking to draft, but it looks like he's not that pretty good at overall wise. He does have 88 strength, but I think we dodged the bullet. And then Devin White, he's a right outside linebacker, but he is playing left outside linebacker. Malik Harrison at his true position at left outside linebacker. And then they have the rookie Jamie Moon playing there as well. At middle linebacker, they have Drew Sanders starting with Jeremiah Trotter Jr. At MLB 2, and then Brendan Smith at MLB 3. At right outside linebacker, they have Joe Tryon Shoyinka starting with I actually don't know, Jalix Hunt at left outside linebacker with Jeremiah Trotter playing the third stringer, and then Quinion Mitchell starting at CB1 with Cooper DeJean. CB2, James Bradbury, the former Giant, at CB3, Kalen Carson at CB4, and then Eli Ricks at CB5. At free safety, they have CJ Gardner-Johnson, and then Doug Bayless, the rookie, and then they have Devin Fowler, another rookie. So they have 2 rookies at free safety, and then Donovan Wilson starting at strong safety with Sidney Brown right behind him. And then, of course, at kicker, they have Jake Elliott, and at punter, they have Braden Mann. We're going to try to go deep here on the first play. See if anything opens up. And Jalen Hyatt is open, or he's not open, but he does have a step on his man. He gets it for a big gain. He is not open, but Malik is on the underneath, but Daniel Jones throws it. Or throws a terrible ball. We're going to go ahead and run it with Singletary. Hard run there. Only gets about 3. That was meant for Robinson, but Wandale cannot make a play on it. So we're going to have to kick it. Not sure if this will be made. Oh, well, we do have the 99 accuracy and power kickers. So hopefully this should go through. And it is good. 4-3 from 59. So of course they scored last touch or last drive, so we have to prevent that once again here. Or for the first time, actually, because that was our first drive. As Barkley runs it there for 1. I'm going to blitz again. Jalen Hurts immediately feels the pressure and just throws it away. And he gets sanked by Brian Burns, who can't wrap up, but Dexter Lawrence is quickly there to finish the job. And I think that sank only happened because I went ahead and QB contained. Hopefully this run breaks out for a lot. Breaks out for 10, so not bad. And we get sacked. I mean, nothing developed there. I could have, of course, thrown it to the underneath again, but that also wasn't open at all. It is 2nd and 23. So we're going to try to just gain some of this yardage back. Wandale can't hold on again and get us the first down. These blocks have to hold up, but nope. Nothing comes to fruition. And we have to punt this ball back. Jalen Hurts is just scrambling in the pocket, has nowhere to go, but he just immediately scrambles it up the middle and gets the first down. What a beautiful coverage, I guess, blanket by our secondary, but I mean, it was no use as our defensive line could not get there, and Saquon Barkley just runs up the middle for another set of downs. So we're not looking good here. We're gonna go 5 wide, so we're gonna go ahead and pass commit, of course. As Jalen Hurts again scrambles, so we're gonna have to commit to that. So we're gonna go ahead and do the option on him, and then we're gonna start QB containing as well. Looks like a run here. We're gonna blitz this. As never mind, Darius Muasel is there to sank Jalen Hurts on the blitz from the outside. I mean, we were blitzing like what, 7 people? So Jalen Hurts didn't really have a chance there. It is 3rd and 13. Jalen Hurts again, 5 wide. He might scramble. And he doesn't. He takes it to Barkley. He almost did. He scrambled for like a second. But it is 4th down. They're looking to kick it here. A 58-yard attempt, as you guys heard the announcer. And it is good. Looks like it went to the left. And it did. But it snuck in there. And there's a run up the middle for only 2. You guys see that was Singletary's stats like last week. 69 yards. So nice on him. Good on him for those. On 14 rushes. It goes to Theo Johnson on the underneath. And he's got way more room to run. And it looks like he's going to score, and he does. Touchdown. Theo Johnson. The defender could not keep up with him. Let's see who it was. They're not even going to show it. I didn't even skip that, but... Theo Johnson again comes in clutch, and this game is all tied at the end of the first. Looks like this is going to be a run. It is to Saquon Barkley up the middle. However, he only gets one. Darius Muasau there for the tackle. Good play by Darius Muasau to not allow any yardage beyond his point. It's another run, but Micah McFadden reads it. Micah McFadden continues to be a good, bright light in this defense. And they're going to motion Barkley to the right. And he gets sacked by Brian Burns. Jalen Hurts held the ball for too long, scrambles. I didn't even QB contain that time. But they are going to punt. And we're going to get this ball back. I don't think their punter has the leg. And it gets intercepted by CJ Gardner-Johnson. God. So, obviously, that was meant for Wandale. And I went ahead and did possession catch. I guess you could say Theo was open. Singletary would have been open. But I think, yeah, Singletary would have been open. But anywho, I threw it to Wandale because that's why I went possession catch, so that he could just catch it, go immediately down, and not get popped by CJ Gardner-Johnson. But that is not the case. So now the Eagles have it in good field position on our side of the field. I do trust our defense as I say that. But Kayvon Thibodeau wraps up Saquon. And it looks like they have their fullback injured. And it goes nowhere on Saquon Barkley. Dexter Lawrence is there to shed and quickly wrap up. It goes for Devontae Smith over the top, and Andrew Phillips almost undercuts the route for the interception. Beautiful play by Andrew Phillips. And they're going to go ahead and kick a field goal, which this should go through. As Jake Elliott, I don't even remember. This is a 60-yard attempt. I'm not sure which the last one was from. And it is good. I thought it was short to home, so nothing I could do there other than not throw the interception. But Wandale here on the underneath does catch it this time, and he gets way more yardage compared to last time. We're going to run it with Singletary. Singletary on the outside finds a hole, gets a ton of yardage down to the 29-yard line of the Eagles side of the field. And we're going to give it to Theo Johnson again. Hopefully he makes a play. And he does, and he fumbles the ball. I don't think this is going to stand. I'm pretty sure he was down. I think, yeah, he was down, so. All right. So that won't stand. We are at the 6. The reason I skipped that is because, of course, as you guys know, EA doesn't change they don't update their little cutscenes, believe it or not. And it goes to Devin Colt for the score. He toe taps the end zone, and it is a touchdown. And we are going to be up, hopefully, by 4. And we are, as it is right through the middle. Blaine Boone with the kick. There is a flag. We will see who this is on. And so the PAT will stand. We're going to go ahead and decline it. Just because I've had this penalty happen before. And on the kickoff, we're closer to the end zone, right? But it's really hard, believe it or not, to kick it inside the box and not have it be a touchback. But there is 5 minutes to go left in the first half. And Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are out here again to hopefully respond to that score as Darius Muasau tackles Saquon on Saquon's gain of 2 on the play. They go 5 wide here, nothing in the backfield. They're running this play clock down. 2-1. And it goes to the tight end Dallas Goedert on the underneath route for a big gain. I could have covered that better, but that was a Mickey Mouse route, I'm not going to lie. Goes to Saquon on the outside run for actually a loss of 1. Al Rubio was there to make contact with him, and then Okereke was quickly there to assist. Saquon jukes the fuck out of Okereke. It's about to be the 2-minute warning. They motion Devontae Smith on the fake end around. And El Rubio covering Dallas Goedert. It's overthrown for Goddard. So they would have to punt here before the 2-minute warning. So we will actually have 4 timeouts. Unless it hits here. And yeah, so we will have 4 timeouts. I almost want to go for it deep here, but they have 2 high safeties, so I'll just go ahead and run it. We have a ton of time, considering we have 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning as of right. Oh, somebody got injured. Oh, it looks like Singletary got injured, so we will actually not have a timeout. As Tracy tries to find a hole in the middle, but couldn't. Tries to take it to the outside, and nothing is there. And Singletary has broken ribs, so that is the 2nd week that we have players break their fucking ribs. I'm not sure if that has something to do with the trainers. But Darius Slayton gets sacked by Nolan Smith. And we're down at our 4. To punt it away. We get it off, thankfully. And I mean, that was a good punt. And they will start at their 49, or at our 49, actually. So the Eagles do have a chance to score here and take the lead. And he was going to scramble as he gets pressured, and he gets sacked by Kayvon Thibodeau. And we're going to blitz again. And he gets sacked by Micah McFadden. We are going to call a timeout. What a freaking play back to back by our defense. Sacking Jalen Hurts twice. They're going to hand it off to Barkley. Goes absolutely nowhere. We are going to call a timeout. It is 4th and 30. We're going to send Hyatt straight up the field. We're going to send Neighbors up the field as well. We're going to make CJ Gardner-Johnson choose who he wants to cover. And it's probably going to be... And that is not even within a mile of Jalen Hyatt. I think he got sacked there by Boogie Basham. We're going to hope that Devin Colt can burn a DB here, and then Theo Johnson can get open on his route. And he does. But Daniel Jones does not get it in hand range of Theo Johnson. So we are punting this away back to the Eagles. They go to the check down to Devontae Smith. It only gets about 6, and they're going to go hurry up, but they do call their timeout. They're going deep. And it's a pick by Tyler Nubin. It's a user pick. And we're going to return this to their 45-yard line, or 44. So we undercut the route. They were going deep, 4 verticals, looks like. And they went for Devontae Smith. I guess Jalen Hurts didn't see me, or he thought that he could get it over Tyler Nubin. But that is not the case. It is a pick. And we have a good chance of scoring here. But Daniel Jones cannot get the ball out in time. He is hit by Jalen Carter on the play. And I don't think either team's going to score here before the half. Jesus Christ. As Theo Johnson does get the first down and runs it out of bounds. Thank God. Nothing gets open. Daniel Jones gets fucking mollywopped again in front of his face. So our rookie center is having pretty good trouble here trying to defend the pass. We're going to go deep for Jalen Hyatt. Nothing comes out of it. And I don't know, man. I mean, hopefully we do get our 3, but oh my God, Wando's open, has a step, and it is overthrown. And the kick is good through the middle. And we will add on to our lead by 3. Looks like an RPO. And I guess it's not, but it goes up the middle with Saquon Barkley. And that'll be the first half for you guys. 20-13. Pretty good game so far. I will say that Jones is pretty much the only factor preventing us from scoring even more. We're going to go ahead and do the blitz counter for Jones, though, to protect him a little bit more. And then for the Eagles, we're going to go ahead and continue to defend the short pass, as Jalen Hurts cannot seem to really get it downfield. And we will hopefully score here to hopefully put this game away early in the third. We only get 2. We're going to go for Theo on the comeback route, and he does catch it. Beautiful route running by Theo Johnson. It looks like they are stacking this block, so we're going to go with 4 verticals. Oh my God, it's for Theo, but this is underthrown. But Jones just doesn't have the arm. And if he does, Jones, I mean, has to have literally no defensive end or defensive tackle within a mile of for him to actually get a accurate ball out. It's going for Jalen Hyatt. He actually manages to hold on, surprisingly. And I have no clue where the hell Odell Beckham's at. Up the middle with Tracy. Good for a gain of 10 or 11. We're going to go with some play action here. Hopefully those back-to-back plays opened it up a little bit. Jelani Wilson there on the motion. And again, Daniel Jones. Oh my God, man. I don't think our O-line even defended anything there. We're going to send one down the underneath on the drag. Looking for Tracy here. Tracy is open, but again, dude, I'm literally going to bench Daniel Jones. What the hell, man? What is going on? I don't even want to do 4 verticals. We're going to just scramble with Jones. It goes nowhere. Dude. Dude, that is so disappointing. It is right through the middle. Blaine Boone, of course, as reliable as he is always going to be. It goes for the tight end here. Calcaterra. I figured he would have dropped that, given that, you know, Okereke was there for the tackle immediately, but it looks like he held on. Goes to Barkley on the run. Goes nowhere. Kayvon Thibodeau is there to make contact first with Bobby Okereke right behind him to finish the job. It is a pass. It goes up the middle for Saquon Barkley, and we cannot wrap up, and he is going to score. Saquon Barkley in for 6. What a play. What a play call there, actually. We're going to look to run. Tracy Jr. does get the outside. Neighbors with a block. Tracy Jr. has way more room. Stiff arms a man, and he is out at the 30. Down underneath to Jalen Hyatt for a gain of 8. Devin Cole, bruised elbow, man. You are good to go. Come on, get back in the game. Tracy Jr. with a run up the field. Gets the first down. Devin Cole is back in the game, as you guys can see here, even though he was back in the previous play. Tracy Jr. up again. We are in amazing field position, but hopefully I'm not even going to say anything because every time I say something, it goes the opposite way. 3rd and instance by Tracy there on the Texas route. We're going to go ahead and run this. And this is going to be a score by Tracy on the inside run. Blaine Boone for the extra point. And it is good right up through the middle. And we are up 30-20. So the Eagles are playing behind once again late in the 3rd. We'll see what they muster up here. It is a run to Saquon Barkley. They are playing behind. We only got that previous score because of a good run by Tracy. It looks like this game is going to come down to the running backs. As of course, Barkley had that beautiful score last drive. And we don't know if they'll snap the ball. It looks like they will let it go to zeros. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score is 30-20. It is 3rd and 6 here in the 4th. First play of the 4th. Jalen Hurts motions Barkley to the outside. And it is an interception by Brian Burns. Jalen Hurts does not see him. And it is a pick 6. And the turn of events here in Philadelphia are almost heartbreaking as the crowd is, I mean, they are quiet. Brian Burns, I mean, he kind of snuck right in front of the O-line and he just intercepts it. Blaine Boone with the extra point is good. They go up the middle. It is a run to Barkley here, but it goes absolutely nowhere. Their running game isn't that good. At least tonight. Other than that run by Barkley earlier in the game. It is a check down here to Michael Sermons. Jalen Hurts scrambles to Devontae Smith, gets it there to him. Trey Hawkins is there for the tackle, but their drive stays alive. Goes to the check down to Barkley. Cordell Flott is quickly there to wrap up. Motion Barkley to the left. And it is another check down to Barkley. Barkley did, I mean, he did get forward progress for a first down, but it looks like they're not going to give it to him. And it is a run. It's going to be another check down to Barkley. It is not. It is intended for Michael Sermons, but Isaiah Simmons is there on the coverage. And there's another check down, this time to AJ Brown. There is a flag on the play. AJ Brown gets popped to the outside. And apparently I had illegal contact with Isaiah Simmons, so they will get 5 yards on the play. And it is first down again. I mean, this stadium is quiet, man. It is Michael Sermons on the out route, on the corner route. And he ends up scoring. So this crowd once again has life. as I was just speaking about them. Kick is good by Jake Elliott, and they are just down 10 here. So we have to lead. We are looking to obviously run this clock down and prevent another response by Philadelphia. If we do score, that's completely fine because we are up 10, so they have to get a field goal and a score. But Tracy, I mean, he is running amazing here. The blocking as well is amazing. We are firing on all cylinders in the run game. And Tracy gets popped there. However, he does have a positive gain on the play. And we get absolutely nothing there. That's fine, though. It is third down, 3rd and 7. I mean, Daniel Jones gets immediately sacked by Josh Sweat, so we'll have to kick this. Blaine Boone, 4-3, and it is good. Closer to the left upright. But regardless, it is good. 4-3. We are up 40-27. We're going to go ahead and bluff a blitz. I mean, they're obviously going to pass. It'll probably be another check down. It was going to be, but he immediately gets hit by, I think, Jordan Phillips. And it goes to Dallas Goedert, but Isaiah Simmons makes a play and pops that ball out. But it's 4th down here, so this is essentially their game. Jalen Hurts, 4th down. And it is almost picked off by Isaiah Simmons, but Isaiah Simmons cannot catch it. The game is still not over. They have their 3 timeouts to burn. Meaning we have to obviously burn the clock as well. And it's not going to matter. 1st down by Tracy Jr. Game is over. And that is it. 42-27 is your final in Philadelphia. What a convincing win by us. No thanks to Jones. As you can see, his completion percentage was, I mean, dog water. But that does not mean that it was not a good win. We managed to sack Jalen Hurts quite a lot, especially by the linebackers. We're going to go ahead and upgrade vertical threat to Theo. And it looks like he got a lot of 2s. We love to see that. And then Kayvon Thibodeau has an upgrade as he had quite a few sacks this game. So his finesse moves need to go up. So we will do speed rusher. And hopefully those went up. They went up by 2. Thankfully, power moves went up by 1 as well. He is in the greens for finesse moves, which is good to see. So Singletary is going to be out for 4 weeks. Jordan Riley's out for 4 weeks as well with the broken ribs. And then Brian Brooks. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on that everybody's getting broken ribs. But that is really infuriating because we'll sim it here as well. But it's really infuriating because it almost seems like a bug with how, like in the game, with how everyone's getting injured. We do have 2 new messages, but that's just for the matchup. As you can see, Chicago is 2-0. We are 2-0. Atlanta's 2-0, and the Rams are 2-0. So it looks like the NFC is playing pretty good here early on in the season. And the rest of the league looks to be not playing good other than Houston. The Texans are playing 2-0. Miami's 2-0. Baltimore's 2-0. Buffalo's 2-0. So it looks like the powerhouses of the AFC are playing pretty good, as they should. We do have a linebacker breakout, so we'll see who that is for next game. Probably for Darius Muasau, as he is the person with, I'm pretty sure it's normal development. We do have negotiations to get into, which I'm going to save this for next episode. We do have, I mean, we only have two big signings that we have to get through, which is Kayvon Thibodeau, Evan Neal, Wandale Robertson, which would be the third, and then Micah McFadden if he earns his second contract with the team. But as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.